We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hey, tight down. Tight down. There you go. Football's the mic. Mike's
to throw at the outset, here's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Let's get it.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Watch the curl. Mike 5'5", Mike 55.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Go, run.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
That's good for 28 yards.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in the block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 25.
Ready? Liking 18.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They'll run with Sanders at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Once again with Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
On the set.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
On the double.
Scoop, scoop, scoop. I got you.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Check Mike 34. Mike 34. I know he ain't got it.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch them.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Therapy after this. 44's the mic, 44's Mike. Check, check.
Throwing is Hurts. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
44, Mike.
Hurts.
Man, I got you.
This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 58 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things
I'm
moving
trying to
again,
get my shit back on my strong stick. You should get that little touchdown. I ain't even got my hands on the stick.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Fuck.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
At least get the field goal.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff rolling to his right.
Give me some. Here we go.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
All right, I'm ready.
Check. 57's the mic.
Hey, Shell. What's that?
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Steps away.
Oh, he caught it.
Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, as the first half is winding down, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and it's now 13-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Tried to
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his own.
And he can't find a receiver.
I got my hand on the sticks, man. What you doing?
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Go! 180! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
What?
This is caught inside the 15.
Beautiful.
And he's
Beautiful.
in for the touchdown on the final play of the first
thought I caught
half.
that.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more.
Told you, man. I got my hand on the stick. Shit ain't no fluke.
To the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they
Same thing I did to you in the first, I'm going to do it to you in the second.
I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, talking with this defense about setting a tone here in the third quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. That they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the second half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
From the red zone now, Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. There he goes right side.
Yeah, better come on.
He's
better come on.
10,
Whoa, where you at?
5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Viking 18.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hurts will throw. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they turn the pick-6 into a pick-8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalize with a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Go tonight. Value one. 120.
Get your swarm on. Big Ed.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Damn.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff now looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He'll buy some, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing,
got him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kaiser White, the former safety, gets the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he will be
almost
taken
got
down,
it.
but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Let's see,
so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. Start off slow.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he gets this to the 35. What? Good for a gain of 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted,
Quit playing with me.
And making sure they didn't
Quit
get there.
playing with me. Get gone on your ass.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Told you what I tell you.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
44 is the mic, 44 is the mic. Check.
They go play action with Hurts. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Didn't see him. Didn't see him.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Now this one complete to Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Target. Check 24, check 24.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
55 is mine, guys, 55. All day, baby, all day, baby.
Back to throw again. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And the Lions going with extra DB.
I said everybody in the motherfucker, boy. Shit.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And it's
that bitch.
Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Let's do it.
So a chance to give his guys a second-half lead there, but it goes by the wayside.
And, Brandon, that's the worst sound in the world for an NFL kicker.
Wow.
That was good. Do that again.
Gong.
Pressure.
And that's caught by Williams. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now it's gone. Able to connect with Chark. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
GG's.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for my...